Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. As usual, we are going to be discussing Manchester City's performance against Sheffield United, and we're going to be rating the players. Now, before we get into it, I just wanted to know thank you for everyone that subscribed. But before, but I saw that we got not over 90 views, which I thank you for so much. But over half of you haven't been subscribing. So I please ask you to subscribe to my channel because it would help us a lot. Now, let's get into it.
Hello and welcome, our viewers. Thank you, and then for subscribing and for viewing, for liking, and doing thumbs up. Thank you so much. Today, I know you're happy again. You won today,
2
so the
0.
score line today is Manchester City 2 and Sheffield United 0. What do you make of the game?
I think that we went with Kovacic today instead of Nunez, which lowered the attacking thrust a little bit in our game system. But we did come out as the victors. But I think that we need to attack more in these games, like we did against Everton. Even though we conceded that game, we still attacked and attacked and attacked. Now the good thing is Kevin De Bruyne is coming back. He was on the bench today,
Yeah.
but we need him back as soon as possible if we're going to at least challenge people like Arsenal and Liverpool, because right now they're on 40 plus points. So we need to attack more rather than control the game like we did. But we still got the 3 points, 2-0. It's an alright it's an alright scoreline.
Okay, good to have that insight about today's game. So we should we crack on with the player ratings straight
Let's
away?
get on with it.
How are you feeling again? I ask you about the player ratings.
I feel like a lot of the players controlled the game. They didn't like slack a little bit like they kind of did in the Everton game again, but they improved. So
So what do you make of your opponents today, Sheffield United?
Sheffield United were very, very, very stubborn. They wouldn't let us get into their box a lot. Like that Alvarez tapping was like one of the only times when we got into their box. But and when they attacked, Edison almost got caught out on on his line, almost made a 1-0 before we could score.
But in the end, you're able to still break them
We were
down.
able
So
to still break them down.
okay, all right, let's crack on with them player ratings. Ederson in goal.
Edison go again. He almost got caught, but his vision was great, so we didn't concede. So I'm going to give Edison a 7 out of 10 because he didn't let anything come his way. Even though he wasn't troubled, he still didn't let anything come his way with the chances that Sheffield United created.
What about his distribution today?
Long balls, playing out from the back, another reason why I gave him a 7 out of 10. So,
Okay, okay, Ederson 7 out of 10. Okay, let's go to your right back defender, Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker, I'm going to give him a 7 as well because we didn't have that kind of thing. We didn't have that kind of attacking thrust up on the right hand side, but Kyle Walker did his best to try to make that happen because today Bernardo was, of course, playing in the midfield. So we had to get people on the right hand side more often, and Kyle Walker provided that. And
Okay,
his defending was top quality.
let's go. Was he going up front
Up
a
and
lot? Yeah,
down,
up and
up
down.
and
Okay,
down.
that's with his incredible speed, isn't it?
Yeah, incredible speed.
Okay. So moving to the center back, Akanji.
Kenji, I'm going to give him a 6. He still hasn't settled into that midfield role that John Stones would play in, but he wasn't troubled as much as he was in the Everton game. He contributed a lot to the game, and of course, he played out from the back of Edison, so I'd give him a 6.
Okay, Akanji is 6. Okay. And what about his partner Ake?
Okay, he didn't do anything in the game. If I'm going to be honest, he was just like the person that we needed to make it an 11 aside. If I'm going to be honest, he didn't impact the game as much as I would have hoped for him to. but
But he defended well. They did not
he
concede. So
yeah, but that was mainly the other defenders. But I'm still going to give Ake a six.
a six.
It's still six.
Okay, that's good. The your left fullback. What do you?
Guardiola, I'm going to give him a seven because he partnered with Grealish really well. He got up when he could. Nothing came to his side, so he didn't have to do much defending, if I'm going to be honest. So I'm going to give him a seven.
But remember, Ake provided the extra man in the midfield. You know, trying to
A
do that kind of
Kanji.
Akanji. Sorry, trying to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, improvised midfield and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Guardiola was more like the main attacking thrust on the left hand side,
Mm.
apart from Grealish.
Okay.
Him and Grealish connected really well this game,
Okay.
so I'm going to give him a seven.
A seven for Guardiola. Okay, that's good. At least your defenders got a higher rating today,
Yeah.
isn't it?
No,
Because they did not concede.
yeah, they didn't concede.
Okay. So we move down to the midfield. Have Kovacic.
Kovacic, I'm also going to give a 6 out of 10. He controlled the game, he did his nice dribbles, of course. He played around with Rodri, of course, and Bernardo Silva. So he did what a midfielder should do.
Okay,
So I'm going to give him a 6.
good. So six for Kovacic. Okay, we'll move to Rodri.
Rodri, I'm going to give Rodri an 8 out of 10. My first 8. Reason he got that goal for us that started the game off really well. That beautiful toe punt, of course. And as always, Rodri, he is the main man in the game and for Manchester City. Always controlling the game, providing, playing it out to the wing, controlling the midfield, covering the back four, making sure that nothing gets past him.
And you know, Man City midfield is very important for them. They
Very,
play out
very
from the midfield,
important.
yeah, so they control the game from the
Yeah,
midfield.
that's why we're the guys that to control the game a lot.
Okay.
That's what we do the best.
So Rodri, what did you call him again?
8.
8
8
for
out of 10.
Rodri. 8 out of 10 for Rodri. Okay, moving to Bernardo Silva.
8 as well because of course he did what he did something that he didn't do in the Everton game, which was he didn't like well, he wasn't able to go into the midfield and play with Rodri and create chances like he would have been able to do today. Because today he created chances, he released our attackers, and we got those goals.
Okay.
So
it's calling him 8 as well. Okay, fair enough. We'll move to your attacker. So got Alvarez.
Alvarez, I'm going to give a 7. The reason being is because Alvarez, instead of being like the normal striker that sometimes he would be if he didn't have, so for example, Erling Haaland, this time he was actually in the midfield and Foden was kind of playing like a false nine kind of position. And Alvarez also controlled the game. He got obviously the goal to make it 2-0 and to make the game far away from Sheffield United's reach.
What about his hold up play?
He would go from like a striker to like a central attacking midfielder, and he would be helping Rodri and Bernardo Silva control the game, play out, give the attackers through balls and things like that. So I'll give him a 7.
Okay, 7 for Alvarez. So go to Foden.
Foden, I'm going to give an 8 because, as usual, he was outstanding today. He got that assist for Rodri, obviously, and he just did what an attacker should normally do. He played out from the midfield into that false nine position, like I was saying before. And what he did today was that instead of being like what Alvarez did today, what he did was that he would play in like the 9 position and draw people into him so that it could create space for the other people because everyone knows Foden is being a dangerous man right now.
That's good. So what do you score him again?
8.
8 for Rodri. Or for Foden. Okay, we'll move to Grealish.
Grealish, I'm going to give him a 6, the lowest attacking lowest attacker rating. I mean, he played really well. He did the left. He played with the left hand side, but the problem was him and the right wing back. I've forgotten his name, but he controlled Grealish like to the full extent that he couldn't get like that many crosses into the box. So that's why I'm giving him a 6.
Okay.
Not because he didn't do well, because Sheffield United did well marking him.
Okay. Okay. So credit to the Sheffield United defender.
Credit.
Okay then. So we'll move to your subs today.
Mm-hmm.
So you had about 3 subs today, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the first one is we have Ruben Diaz.
Ruben Diaz, I'm going to give a 5 because they obviously came in. They made the defense. He made the defense solid, of course, but he didn't have that much of like a real impact to the game. So I'm going to give him a 5.
Probably he's
He
done
just came on.
yeah, and do what he's asked to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just to provide that extra
Defense.
strength and sound
Yeah.
on defense. Yeah, to
Still wondering.
just finish off the game, isn't it?
Still wondering why he hasn't been starting though, but it's the manager's decision, of course.
Yeah. So we'll move to Oscar Bob.
Oscar Bob, I'm also going to give a 5 because, like I said about Ruben Diaz, he came on obviously earlier than them. He gave the team a little bit of skill and momentum, kind of. We didn't have that real impact to the game as normally the substitutes do. So today the substitutes were kind of like a kind of rest into the team, make sure nothing happens. So I'm also going to give him a 5.
Okay, fair enough. So we'll move to Rico Lewis.
Rico Lewis, I'm also going to give a 5 because, like I said about Oscar Bob, they had no impact, but they obviously provided that defense and that control into the game. He just looks like Pep wanted some youngsters to have some game time today. After we went 2-0 up, he came on, solidified the defense as well. So I'm going to give him a 5.
Okay, before I move down to your manager, I didn't get you mention the scorer of your second goal.
Alvarez
So
scored it.
He scored it. So and then you mark him
A 7.
a 7. Okay, that's good. So he got the second goal and Rodri got the first goal.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll move to your manager Pep Guardiola today.
Pep Guardiola, I'm going to give him an 8 because he made sure that we didn't concede like we did in the Everton game, but of course we were at home, we had our fans and everything. But he made sure that, unlike the Everton game, that we didn't make those silly mistakes, those silly fouls and things like that. He provided the youngsters their starts, and his game plan really worked. Provided us with that 2-0 win. So credit to the manager. 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Okay. Now we'll move down to your fans. They are home today. So
They're
what
at home.
do you rate the fans
9. I'm going to give them a 9. The atmosphere was incredible, making sure that we didn't concede.
So they were behind the
They were
players.
behind us. Like, nothing really came our way. So
in full voice, their voice
They
were
were
all over the place.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to give them a 9. Well done, fans.
Okay. I think I'll miss before the fans will start done the referee. What do you make of the referee today?
Referee. I'm going to give him a 7. He let the game flow. He didn't give away those fouls that shouldn't be given. He did what we expect of referees, not those like silly VAR decisions.
There was no difficult decisions.
There weren't any difficult decisions to make today.
Okay.
So credit to the referee for letting the game flow like that.
So was the rating for referee?
7.
7. Okay, that's good. Well, that is today again another 3 points in the pocket for
Another 3 points for the pocket. We move up to I think 4th now because Aston Villa also won today.
Okay.
So we're still 4th. We're gonna win this title. We're gonna make the comeback. We have De Bruyne coming back. We have Haaland coming back. We have Doku coming back. So the Premier League team should be ready for us because we're going full thrust in the second half of the season.
Like you said, De Bruyne is on the bench there, isn't he?
De Bruyne was on the bench.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. Yeah. Well, That's it for today, isn't it? That's
Thank
a player
you.
rating, isn't it?
Thank you guys for watching this video. Please make sure that you subscribe this time. Make sure you hit that like button and comment if you think we made some wrong decisions.
And
See you
they
next.
can give
Yeah,
their own rating, isn't it?
yeah.
In the comment section. So,
See you next time, and also have a happy new year in advance. We'll see you in 2024.
bye.
Bye.